Hokusai. 36 Views of Mount Fuji, published by TASCHEN, is far more than a collection of famous prints. It is an immersive journey into one of the most influential visual projects in the history of Japanese art. Bringing together the complete Mount Fuji series by Katsushika Hokusai, this monumental XL edition reveals the extraordinary ambition, technical mastery, and poetic vision behind a body of work that reshaped landscape art worldwide. At its core, the book is a meditation on observation, how a single mountain can become an infinite source of variation, meaning, and visual invention. If you enjoy deep dives into great art books, please hit the like button to support the channel. You can also find this book through my affiliate link in the description to support the channel and get your own copy. Created between approximately 1830 and 1832, the series known as 36 Views of Mount Fuji emerged during a late and highly productive phase of Hokusai's life. By this time, the artist had already spent decades reinventing himself, changing artistic names, exploring different schools, and pushing the limits of Japanese woodblock printing. The Mount Fuji series represents a culmination of this lifelong experimentation, a perfect balance between technical discipline and boundless imagination. Mount Fuji itself was, and remains, a powerful cultural symbol in Japan. Associated with spiritual purity, immortality, and national identity, the mountain occupies a unique position in Japanese consciousness. Yet Hokusai avoids portraying it as a distant, untouchable monument. Instead, he integrates the mountain into everyday life. Fishermen, farmers, craftsmen, travelers, and laborers populate these images, carrying on their routines while Fuji silently presides in the background or rises majestically in the distance. One of the most striking aspects of this book is the way it reveals the sheer diversity within the series. While popular culture often reduces Hokusai's achievement to a single image, the Great Wave off Kanagawa, this volume makes clear that the series is a vast visual ecosystem. Calm mornings, stormy seas, snowy slopes, misty valleys, and blazing summer skies all coexist. Each print captures a distinct atmospheric condition, transforming Mount Fuji into a shape-shifting presence rather than a fixed form. The reproductions in this TASCHEN edition are exceptionally crisp, allowing viewers to appreciate the subtle layering of pigments, the grain of the carved woodblocks, and the precision of line work. Blues range from deep indigo to pale azure, while soft earth tones and muted greens create delicate harmonies. White space is used with intention, giving many compositions a sense of breathing room and visual silence. A key strength of Hokusai's approach is composition. Rather than centering Mount Fuji in every image, he frequently places it off-axis, partially obscured, or framed by foreground elements such as waves, trees, boats, bridges, or architectural structures. This creates dynamic tension between foreground and background, near and far, movement and stillness. The mountain becomes a visual anchor, but never a static one. Human figures in these prints rarely appear heroic. They are small, vulnerable, and often dwarfed by natural forces. Fishermen struggle against towering waves. Porters bend under heavy loads. Travelers pause to rest beside roads or rivers. Hokusai presents humanity not as master of nature, but as participant within it. This worldview feels remarkably modern, especially in an era increasingly aware of ecological fragility. The book also explores the technical context of ukiyo-e printmaking. Each image represents a collaborative process involving designer, block carver, printer, and publisher. Multiple woodblocks were carved for different colors, and precise registration was required to align them. The complexity behind what may appear simple on the surface adds a layer of awe to every page. Beyond technique, the book emphasizes Hokusai's innovative use of perspective. While rooted in Japanese visual traditions, many compositions reveal an awareness of Western spatial concepts, such as depth recession and low vantage points. Hokusai absorbs these ideas but adapts them to his own aesthetic language, creating a hybrid visual system that feels both familiar and radically original. Another compelling dimension of this edition is its inclusion of color variations and alternate impressions. These differences show how prints were not static objects but evolving products. Pigments could fade, formulas could change, and printers might experiment. Seeing these variations side by side deepens our understanding of ukiyo-e as a living practice rather than a fixed artifact. From a design perspective, the influence of this series on modern visual culture is immeasurable. Graphic designers, illustrators, tattoo artists, painters, and digital artists continue to borrow from Hokusai's bold silhouettes, strong diagonals, and flat color planes. Many contemporary compositions, whether consciously or not, echo the structural logic found in these prints. The physical production of the book itself deserves special praise. The Japanese-style binding, the protective box, and the large-format pages elevate the experience beyond that of a standard art book. It feels ceremonial to open, reinforcing the sense that one is engaging with something precious. This material quality aligns perfectly with the spiritual and cultural weight of the subject. Importantly, the book is not only for specialists. While scholars will appreciate the essays and documentation, casual readers can simply enjoy the images. No prior knowledge is required to be moved by these works. The visual language is immediate, intuitive, and emotionally resonant. What ultimately makes Hokusai 36 Views of Mount Fuji so powerful is its quiet universality. Although rooted in a specific place and time, the series speaks about themes that transcend culture: the passage of time, humanity's relationship with nature, repetition and variation, permanence and change. Mount Fuji stands still, yet everything around it flows. Revisiting this book over time becomes a different experience with each viewing. One day, the compositions may stand out most. Another day, the color harmonies. Another, the tiny gestures of human figures. Few art books reward repeated engagement in this way. For collectors, this edition is an essential cornerstone. For artists, it is a masterclass in composition and visual economy. For general art lovers, it is a doorway into one of the richest traditions in global art history. More than a documentation of a famous series, this book is an invitation to slow down, observe carefully, and rediscover the pleasure of looking. In a fast, image-saturated world, that alone makes it invaluable. If you enjoyed this deep dive, check the affiliate link in the description. It directly supports the channel. Thank you.